Sri Tiruchi Sivaji.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, this government initially attempted to encroach the powers of the state. Now they are taking away the powers of the state. Sir, health comes under the power of the state list, sir. But through this bill, everything is being centralized. Monopoly of the central government in appointments. Sir, leave alone us, the political parties. The stakeholders who are concerned with this. The Indian Medical Association has expressed strong reservations over several sections, classes of the bill. And so also the largest body of doctors and medical students, about 3 lakh, they called for a hunger strike and they are demonstrating. So their voices have to be listened because the bill is totally concerned about them. So the medical, already the MCI, which was already there, is now being replaced by this NMC. And there were elected members in the MCI. But here, everything is adopted. Everything is appointed by the central government, starting from the chairperson and to the members. And as everyone has repeatedly told here, that the state's representatives will be coming on a rotational basis, and every state will have its representation once in 14 years or 4 years. It's totally cannot be accepted, sir. So every state should have a representation all through the year in the commission. Some things should be, because the states should have representation. So leave alone all those things, sir. Considering my time, I want to confine to 2 main things. We have moved amendments also, class 14 and class 15. Class 14 says about the NEET examination. For students who want to join undergraduate medical, they should pass the NEET examination. Sir, a student to be qualified to appear for NEET examination is class 12. Till class 12, before the advent of the NEET examination, the students were studying hard, they scored high marks by way of reservation also, they had their own bread, and so many students. Sir, after the NEET has been introduced, the admission of students in backward classes and scheduled classes have drastically come down. Students from rural side and who are from the poorer section, for example, a maid servant who is working somewhere in some 4 or 5 houses, her daughter will be studying night and day and will be scoring high marks, 1,100 and odd and all, but they are not getting an entrance through the NEET examination. Some 7 students have committed suicide in Tamil Nadu because of the NEET examination. Because they scored high marks, but they couldn't get through the NEET. Why? Because they cannot go to the coaching center. The coaching center charges 2 lakh per candidate, which they cannot afford to. So, sir, it is totally depriving the chances of medical dreams of the poorer students and those rural students. And next comes the next. Next is another one, exit examination. It is 3. One is licensing. Once a student has completed the medical course of 5 years and house surgery and all, again the person has to write the next examination. Only if the person passes, he will be licensed to be a medical practitioner. Second is eligibility. Those who are coming from the foreign with an undergraduate. And third is postgraduate admission quality. My only pointed question to the minister. Sir, the ambiguity, please. Hello. The ambiguity is, sir, class 14 says, there shall be a uniform national eligibility cum entrance test for admission to the undergraduate and postgraduate super specialty medical education. Class 15.5 says, the national exit test shall be the basis for admission to the postgraduate broad specialty medical education. A student who wants to go to the postgraduate, he should write both NEET and next, or it is enough if he writes next. What is that ambiguity? Because the same bill says 2 different things. A student wants to go to postgraduate should appear for NEET, and he also should appear NEET. Sir, these 2 should be deleted. Unless and otherwise, you are depriving the poorer students of their medical dreams. And so, sir, we strongly object these 2 clauses.